What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna do a mid bald fade, and first of all I'm gonna start with the bald line, giving a cartoon shape to his head.
Tristan Childs.
So in this next step, I'm gonna be taking my Wahl 5-star shavers to get it all the way down to the skin. So here you see me using my magic clips with an open blade to set my first guideline in. So when making your first guideline, you want to make sure that it's all clean, it's all the same length to make a clean transition later on as you fade. So once you get your first guideline in, you're gonna use your lever and adjust it to take out that first line. Make sure you flick out, because if you don't, you'll make another line.
Tristan Childs.
So here you're gonna see me grab my trimmer again, just knocking out that bottom line that the shaver created earlier with a flicking motion to make sure that I don't make another line.
Tristan Childs.
Okay, so in this next step, I have my one guard, and have it open right now, going up an inch to set my first guideline. As I cut the hair, I move my lever up to close position to knock out that line. When fading the hair, you always have to have a flicking motion, because if you just keep your blade flat, you'll always create another line. So make sure you just flick out when you're fading, but when you're doing your guidelines, you don't really need to flick as much, because you're just trying to set up your base. So here I have my half guard, and I'm just cleaning it up, taking out a little bulk. It's all the way closed right now, and I'm using a flicking motion. Sometimes you'll see me using my corner just to hit those little dark spots that I see. Okay, coming up, I'm using my number 2 guard, and it's currently open. I'm just using this to knock out the bulk to lighten up all those dark hairs on the top of the fade. Eventually I'm gonna close it, and that'll just soften up the fade a little, and it'll make your transition a little more clean. Okay, so in this next step coming up, I use my 1.5 guard to do the same concept I was doing at number 2 guard, just lightening up those dark spots, making my fade look a little cleaner, because the more you go over it, the more it'll pop out and the more clean it'll look, and that's all you're trying to get, a clean fade. Just make your customer happy.
Tristan Childs.
Okay, so here you see me point out this dark spot here. The 1.5 guard wasn't taking out the bolts and that dark spot, so I take my number 1 guard and I open it up. I use my corners to clean up the dark spots and just keep on going over it, perfecting the fade. Okay, so here's the other side. I'm not gonna repeat myself because all you do is the same steps on the other side. Just make sure your guidelines are clean, and when fading you always flick out.
Tristan Childs. Tristan Childs.
Okay, so here I'm saturating the hair, combing it to the side, getting it prepared for some scissor and clip over comb work. Okay, so here you're gonna see me using the clipper over comb technique. It's pretty challenging at first, but as you practice it, you get more and more used to it. So what I do is I pick up the hair and I make sure that it's flat to the head, because that'll make that flat shape. And to me, I'd rather have that bulk on the side of the hair than to do kind of an undercut kind of side comb. Right here you see me using my shears, just giving him a little trim. He didn't want anything too serious. Just cleaning off the tips, making everything equal. Yeah, with shear work, you just gotta practice. It's nothing hard. You just have to have the practice. Yes, I've cut myself a few times, but it's honestly worth it. It changes your haircut a lot. So right here you're gonna see me using my razor to clean up his lineup. I always stretch the skin and make sure my blade is flat to the client's skin. As I wrap up this video, my camera ran out of space, so I didn't really get all the styling part of it, but I'm using Layrite pomade, and I just rub it into the hair and comb it to the side. Usually I'll blow dry it first, but since I'm in college, you don't really have that much resources. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Peace out.